conclusion what we can do for next week. Of course, do you remember what we discussed last week? The fag end. I remember last week our discussion. I told you some important views about this Nifty. Also, I suggested you to follow it, right? I'll also show you what we discussed last week. I'm going to show you the last week chart, last week presentation. Okay, so now I'm just showing you the last week. This is last week interpretation, analysis. Last week I told you the important levels. You can see here, this is what I told you last week. When it closed, the support range is 11,185. Once it crosses 11,235, and there is a possibility it can hit your first targets or level at 11,350. If that is broken, and very well it can move towards 11,420. This is what we discussed last week, right? So above 11,235, I told you it can reach 11,350 because you all remember. And once it crossed 11,235 and you have taken a long position, there is a lot of money from made last week, right? So I'll come back to the chart. So I'm just back to you the chart. So the levels what I gave you last week, 11,235, no? Last week resistance I give you 11,235. Above this for a target of 11,350. This is what I told you last week. Okay. I'm going to mark 11,235. Okay, this is 11,235. After 11,235, the price really reached the high of 11,363, a single day. So let us see in the hourly chart. I'm just changing the hourly chart to just visit 11,235. You can see here it just crossed 11,235 on 20th. Yes, you can see here 11,235. It crossed 9th October and crossed 11,235 the day it hit the high of 11,363. So it happened on a single day. Another very important thing for you to understand how sound it is. The level what we have chosen 11,235 level. It is really after reaching 11,363, it was falling, but still this same level was giving a support. So the resistance which we marked was acting as a support, and it was sitting on top of it. You can see it piercing down and sitting on top of it, piercing and sitting on top of this. So these candles are telling us there is a big effort by the bulls to hold this position. So this is the range where the bulls were trying to hold and next day you can see here there is a gap up. So this gap up, and after that it started falling. After falling, it went down now below to this 11,230 also. But again came back. You can see here this level is again held by the bulls, and they are successful in holding this and started moving up. So you can see the fight between bulls and bears, and ultimately the bull brought in and they safeguarded this area. Then they start moving up. This excellent move by the bulls for that day. So this 11,235 levels for you, situation 1, situation 2, situation 3, all situations it was giving a very clear picture. So let us try to analyze first on weekly chart. And I can tell you on a monthly chart where are we. Now we are on the monthly chart. On this monthly chart, the trend is still intact. The trend is still intact. It was going on now from this bottom I just connect, and then it's on the uptrend till now. Even I go with the latest situation, the latest bottom, if I connect, see this is the month low, and this month low is still hard. This is the intermediary uptrend, which is really holding this market up. So 10,732 is crucial, or you can say 10,670 is crucial support level, because that is a monthly support. But till now, when you look into this area, the support is still important. At the same time, if you look into the other side, this 12,000 area is a very strong resistance. The 12,000 area is a very strong resistance. Now the support and resistance zone, if you look into 10,600 and 12,100, it is still intact. At the same time, when you are looking at the last 3 months, what the candle says to us, this is the month of August, this is the month of July, this is the month of June. So you can see here, the June month says, I'm not able to go up. So June month says, I'm not able to go up. It is struggling to go up. Got it? This is struggling to go up. And the month of the month of July, there was a strong fall. See here, it started falling. There was a strong fall. This fall from say 12,000 level into 10,600, that is the previous support level. It was able to take the support here and then start moving slightly. So this is a doji again, a kind of a spinning top here, and this is a spinning top, and this is a doji. So this spinning top arrested the rise, and this doji arrested the fall. So the game is between these two dojis, or we can call this spinning top. So after this formation of doji, you can see here the low of the doji is honored, and there's a big bull candle happen into the high of 10,000, 11,682. Then thereon, you can see another ongoing candle. There is the month is on. We cannot say anything about it now, but till now, when you say it is trading between these two important levels, 11,600 and 12,100. It's traveling within this level. Let us see how it is going to perform the days to come. So I'm going to take you to the weekly chart. I'm taking you the weekly chart. So we'll see what is happening in this weekly chart. That 11,600 and 11,150, that is a critical zone. That already we discussed the monthly chart. I'm just drawing the line, and this is a critical area. So overall, when you look into the weekly chart, is telling us few changes. What are the changes? When I look into the first scenario, where the uptrend what we witnessed here is broken. So this is the area the uptrend is. After breaking this uptrend, that is broken and start following. So after breaking this uptrend and start falling, the important support level what it takes is the same 11,600. The weekly chart. The same zone which was giving support in the earlier situation repeated here, and it is giving you the support levels. From this support level, you can see there is a bounce back. When it bounced back, almost where we have seen this, this area. This is the important support level which is broken. This support level now become resistant. And you can see here it is getting resistant. This 11,550 zone or 11,500, 600 zone, it is now acting as a very strong resistance. So this area it is not able to cross till now. So when it reaching this place, start falling. We'll have to see after the fall. Today, actually, this is an ongoing candle. So this candle has not completed because of, yeah, we should say it is completed because today is Friday. It's completed. So the fall is arrested. The fall is arrested here. The fall is arrested, and we'll see whether Nifty is able to take up this trend. You can say after a big fall followed by a spinning top and reverse. That's what the candle stick here says. That could be a possibility the buyers can show the strength next week. We'll have to see whether that happens. Currently, the conclusion on the weekly chart is after the fall, you can say the fall is nothing but after this raise, you can say the fall is a retracement. If this is the retracement, then we should expect the price to raise thereon like this. Now we'll have to see whether that happens or if the current support level is the current support level. This is 11,100. 11,100. We are seeing the weekly chart. If 11,100 is broken, then you can see this price may fall very steeply from there. Of course, that is be a big fall also. From 11,000 if it breaks, that will be a big fall. That is the general scenario. But currently, since able to hold on these levels, let us see how it can behave. I'm just taking you the daily chart. So I'm taking you to the daily chart. Let us see how the daily chart is behaving. Almost you can see it is in tandem with the weekly view. But only thing what we can see here is after this 3, 6, 7 candles fall, there is two small split tops there. They are now saying they are trying to go up. So the rise of Nifty can happen once it crosses the level what we are discussing is 11,000. So 380 levels. Once this 11,380 levels are crossed, you can see the movement of Nifty will be on the long side. Okay. So this can make a good move on the upper side. This is the general scenario which I am discussing with you. 11,100, 11,000. So these are the important levels to keep in your mind. So how to trade Monday? So I'm going to take hourly chart. I'm taking the hourly chart. Okay, this is the hourly chart, right? So in this hourly chart, what we are able to see here is a kind of a double bottom. Prior to this, there is a strong upward swing. You can see here, this is kind of a higher bottom formation. At the same time, you can see there is a double bottom. So this double bottom formation has got a strong resistance in this area. As I told you, this is 11,380 zone. 11,380. At the same time, is able to defend this bottom. This is 11,220. This is 11,002. Okay, so now the area is narrowed down between 11,220 and 380. So this is what we witness in the hourly chart, and we will try to go a little closer to see where we can initiate our trade odds. I'm just changing this into 15 minutes. In this 15-minute chart, we have an opportunity to make an entry. So we try to go a little closer. We'll see the kind of, now it closed at 11,318, and once it crosses the powerful resistance level here, that is 11,340. We take this 11,340. Above this level, we can initiate a fresh intraday trade also. 11,340 is a very important level for intraday. Once it crosses these levels, then that could be a minor uptrend. On the lower side, I'm just looking into the immediate support level is somewhere around here. This is 11,285. So this is the important level which I am marking it for our trade for Monday. So you can also look into these two levels for trading on intraday basis. Once this 11,380 is taken off, then there could be a huge up. Intraday basis, if you take 25, 30, 40 points, it's a good one. But moment 11,380 is broken, then there is a possibility that could be a strong up move from here. So from here you can see a strong up above 11,380. In case 11,380 is crossed, where it can go hit, the next target can be 11,500. This is how we show. So once you start moving up, you can also try your stop loss to maximize your profit, or you can also go into some of the options that will help you to hold with a little emotion on this. Okay, so this is how you should plan for your overall trade. So this is the weekly situation I explained to you. That could be a strong reversal might happen. This is a monthly scenario. So I hope it will give you a clear picture about futures 50. futures Nifty is clear. So this is clear for you. You are able to understand how Nifty is behaving and how you can make use of it even in the lower time frame for your trading purpose. Okay, so we will now look into the sectors and their effect. I'm just taking you to the important sectors. I'll take the BSE index and start with banking sector. So when you are watching this banking sector, you can see here after after a big rally, you can see after a big rally after our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman announcement, it went up and it lost a majority of its gain. So almost 2/3 of the gain is lost, and we can see there is a kind of a triangle bed. Now we'll have to look for a breakout. So either side, because it has fallen, if anything breaking on the lower side, any fall on the lower side can push it down 2,300 points. Then this could be a strong support area. So currently, bank is in the sideways. Next, we take auto. So auto sector is also on sideways. You can see here it's also moving on the sideways, waiting for a breakout or a breakdown. Also, maybe the numbers will speak more. Okay, so the next sector which we are going to witness is FMCG. Yes, where is the money? So next week, the FMCG sector will give you more money on long side. The next one is healthcare. So a healthcare compare with even auto, you can see the healthcare is trying to make a recovery from here, but still it is on a very strong downtrend. All the race may be sold into. We'll have to be very careful, but still the momentum slightly pick up from the downside. Now we'll see the IT. Yes, IT sector is the one which is going to be very active next week. So the next sector you should watch is IT. IT is looking strong and will have more movement next week. Finally, we will see metal. This is the metal sector which was falling for a long time along with the bankers, and today it is making a kind of a weight cover, we call it. So there's a reversal pattern happening and likely to move further for the coming days. Metal also is a good strong sector for next week trade. So metal is also good to go long. Okay, any questions? Any questions? We are about to wind up for the day. Any questions? Okay, then have a nice weekend. Thank you very much.